Oh no, TRIAS is crashing, guys. Oh no, please stop this. No, I'm just fooling around. TRIAS is going strong, baby. Is going very strong. Look here. What can you see here? This is beautiful. This is art. This is chart art made by TRIAS for us. So until this trend line will be crossed, I think it's a good reference to have for TRIAS. It will go and touch it and up, touch it and up. When we will see hitting it, then we should reevaluate our strategy. Like always, you already know this, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm just talking nonsense about these cryptos. So don't listen to me, do your own due diligence. Let's have a look at a shorter time frame. Oh, what is happening here? We are getting closer to the all-time high. Oh yes. Is this the week TRIAS will print a red again after 3 green weeks? Like we can see here, in the previous run, TRIAS never had actually 3 green candles or bars. So maybe it's due for a more severe correction. Severe meaning not too severe actually. If Bitcoin keeps doing its thing, like in this case, oh my god, if Bitcoin is closing today above this line right here, about $66,000, it's going to be beautiful what we are going to see. I can't wait for that. Let's look at the Ethereum as well. Oh, Ethereum is already, oh my god, it's close to 4,800 bucks. This area right here in Ethereum looks very similar to TRIAS, isn't it? Yeah, it's just a bit more aggressive for TRIAS because of course the smaller market cap, right? What can I say about this? So as long as Ethereum and Bitcoin is going up, I don't see why TRIAS would not do the same thing, even more aggressively. Let's do a fib extension and have a nice look here. Just look how perfectly it played with these levels. So here, it would be reasonable to guess that it will come here to touch this line maybe. So maybe today prints a red candle, the day after a green one, like look here, one red, one green, one red, one green, one red, and one green again. So if it will keep doing that, maybe it will print it today red and tomorrow green, or it can do something like this, but here it was far away from the line, right? Here is very close to it. So, which actually would signal a more aggressive move, right? I would guess the next time it comes here, it could just jump straight up to the next resistance level right here. So why not do something like this? Yeah, that would not be impossible, if you ask me. It started right here on October 19th. Until I see something like this, I don't have any reason to say anything negative about TRIAS. This chart is looking beautiful. It's a work of art. Having a look at this, we could say that actually it should be the time for TRIAS to print a red candle, like in this case, a doge, which actually implies a lot of buying pressure because it was very close to be actually a green one, right? But it still ended up being a red one. And after that, the pressure accumulated in this candle got out on the next one. The same here. Pressure, we got this. And here, yeah, this is not a small. It was a quite significant correction, temporary correction, right? But after this consolidation time in this zone, yeah. Oh my god, let's say if TRIAS keeps at this pace, let me take a fractal from, let's say from this week up to this, and let's put it here. That would give us, let's say this week goes close to 20, hangs around this area, and after that gets to touch the previous all-time high. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now actually in 3 weeks, this is important here. In kind of 3 weeks, should test the 50 levels. And we have 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. That would be roughly right before Christmas. So it would be quite safe to assume, of course, if Bitcoin and Ethereum go as they do, or not necessarily. Like the most important thing is that Bitcoin won't dump, because if Bitcoin dumps, all alts will dump even harder, like always. But that's interesting. TRIAS did not really respect this all the time. So TRIAS might be actually the exception to the rule. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't follow my advice. For me, personally, I am expecting TRIAS to be somewhere between 75 and 100 bucks by the end of this year. That would be my estimation. Like I said, if Bitcoin won't dump something like 20% or something like that, like it can dump up to 10%, that's fine. But if it does it more than 20%, then that's significant and it will have something to say in this development right here. But even if we print a bigger red bar, like look what TRIAS can do here. So I would guesstimate to see TRIAS in this price range by the end of this year. I don't know, I think it might be one of the best charts in crypto right now. Now let's have a look at EQZ, Equalizer. It's not doing as well as TRIAS. We can see the chart, right? This is on the weekly. I did not look, by the way, at the oscillators, but there is no need for TRIAS. Like just looking at that price action, you can see it very obvious what's happening right there. Equalizer is struggling, guys. I do not really know what's the reason for this, but it's struggling. So if we have a look here, we see that it's printing one green candle and one red one. So if the history will repeat itself, this week should be red. Not very deep in the red, but it's lingering around here. Looks like it doesn't want to have some time like in this area right here when it printed few green candles. But when that will happen, that would be significant. Let's have a look at the daily chart now and see what do we find here. Okay, back to the weekly and let me include VPVR and the EMAs. Yeah, we see that the 10 EMA it's curving up very aggressively, which is very nice to see. I would assume, let's do a fractal. And assuming it will continue in this at the same pace, we can see that maybe it will cross it. We will have a golden crossing in 3-4 weeks or something like that, in 2-3-4 weeks. If Bitcoin won't dump, of course, because if Bitcoin will dump, this coin will dump even harder than TRIAS or Bitcoin itself, right? I really think this coin has a lot of potential, but the chart, I'm not in love with it, to be honest. It is good to accumulate more because I do sell and buy back more. I want to increase my stacks, right? But at the same time, I don't love them. And we can see that the 200 EMA, it showed up. So look here. Actually, this is pretty important stuff. So this level right here will be quite important resistance. It's going to be interesting. Look here. So right now, it's still struggling to break this level right here. It checked it once, twice, 3 times. It did not manage to transform it into support. 4 times. And yeah, maybe 5th is the lucky one. But we can see it hit this level right here. Yeah, this is going to be hard to beat. And this is, oh my God. So look this. This is going to be tough, man. But this growth right here, it is also nice. It is very healthy. Not parabolic, but healthy, right? So I would assume when this resistance support right here will become support. So when we'll come and break it, maybe come back and retest it and use it as support, then it's going to fly. That's very significant. And I see there are other levels in this area right here. Compared to TRIAS, we can see a lot of possible resistance levels with Equalizer, which is, yeah, not awesome. But like I said, if you want to grow your stacks, this should be a quite decent coin to sell and buy more, sell and buy more. And of course, don't 100 bag it, don't sell it all your coins, but just a small part of it, a percentage of it, right? I'm using between 10 and 30% of the stack to do this stuff, right? And I try to sell close to resistance levels and to buy cheaper, more coins, right? Yeah, so if this goes like this, it should check this area close to $1 in a few weeks. The same like in December or by the end of this month. But I'm very curious to see here. I did not spot this before, so this is very, very important right here. I am very, very interested to see how this will play out. Because when that will become support, is going to be nice. A nice launching pad. We can see on the daily that the RSI, it's very undecided. I don't like this shark teeth right here. You see, he's not using EMA as support. He's just volatile. This shows a lot of volatility. Like look in this area right here, right? Here it bounced back pretty nicely from the EMA. And here as well, it respected EMA as resistance. But here, something happened here. It's a lot of volatility. Not easy to control this, to grasp what's happening there. So compared to TRIAS, I'm not so positive on EQZ, although it will definitely get up. But just look how many resistance levels we have to break through before we get to the previous all-time high. It's not going to be easy. I can tell you that for sure. Now depends how parabolic Bitcoin will fly, and Ethereum of course, because if they fly, any altcoin will fly pretty hard, right? But if not, this coin has a tough time. Yeah, so we see there are 1, 2, 3, 4 resistance level, important resistance levels to go above. And yeah, we still have this, the fifth one, which is not confirmed that we broke, right? We did not use this as support yet. So it's this one as well. It's also a resistance level. So depending on how long this bull market will be, this might be a very good coin towards the end of the bull run. So in this area right here is still a good accumulation zone. It's still decent, right? If Bitcoin will fly, EQZ should easily come back to recheck its previous all-time high, which would be a close to 8x from this price right here, which is not bad at all, right? But that needs to be seen. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this and thank you for watching. See you next time.